Yo, welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Big up to Mandem in the building. We are here for LFC transfers. We're just going to be talking about all the crazy stuff. Of course, some of them are just nonsense going around. But big up to all of you guys being in the building. Please hit the like button as you coming in. Hit the like button. If you haven't, you know the deal. Subscribe. We are 10 away. 10 away from 500. We're getting real close. We are real close. Closer than most transfers that you know about. More than transfers that you know about. So people, hit the like button. Subscribe. Come on, man. Get us to that 500 today. Let's get to the 500 today before the show is over. All right. I'm not going to waste all of you guys' time. So let's get this thing done. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the share. Share with all your peoples. Share with your peoples. We got Fuzz in the building. Big up yourself, Fuzz. You know the deal. If you want to come through, just let me know, brother. Big up. Like I said, people, we are almost there. Get us to that 500 number. We need to get it today. As a matter of fact, everybody who's on the show right now, who is live right now, if all of you guys haven't subscribed and you go and subscribe, we hit 500. I mean, it's that simple. So let's get it done before the show is over today. Big things going around, but before we start, I still have to do my community check-in to make sure that everybody is doing well. How's everybody doing? Come on, man. If you're not doing well, it's okay. Let us know. We're gonna share. Let's all, what they call it, parlay together. Make sure that the community is doing good. Because if the community is not doing good, then we got a problem. So big up to Mandem in here. I know everybody. It's Friday. Football is back. Preseason, that is. Sunday, there's going to be what they call it, the Club World Cup. That is almost done. Chelsea versus PSG. Great match coming up. Yeah, man. So I want to see how everybody's doing before we start the show. How's everybody doing, man? Hit the like button. So let me know that everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. Let me know that everybody is doing well. If you haven't subscribed, today we need to make that record. We need to break that record. Hit that subscription so we can get our 500 today. We need to get our 500 today. Because right now, the way things are going, I cannot be the only one talking about it. It has to be the whole community. So I need to start doing this call-in show. First, we need to decide when we're going to do the call-in show and what time we're going to do it. So we need to hit that 500 so we can discuss this and make sure that all of us are in tune and know when this thing is going to happen. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for all you guys who are in the building already. Let's get this show started. You know what I mean? Let's get this thing popping, man. So many things are going around right now. So many news. Right now, Liverpool, we going back to how we do things, right? We're going back to how we do things, keeping everything closer to the chest, as they say, right? Closer to the chest. We are not announcing too many business that we are doing in the background. Of course, you guys understand, rest in power to our brethren, DJ, #DJ20. And due to unforeseeable tragedy, we have to reflect. So Liverpool are kind of on a reflection right now, right? But don't get it twisted. Because the machine is still running. And Liverpool has always been that machine, right? One piece go out, the next pin is replaced seamlessly. So right now, boys are back. They training. Like I said, I think on my last show, I said I really like the fact that they are not posting pictures and videos and oh, the boys are back and that kind of stuff. Now, right now, the boys, they're building something right now. And sometimes when you're building something, you need to cover it. You don't want the outside world to see it. It's a new team. I mean, we could officially say slot era has begun. And he needs to have time with the new guys, to have time with even the old guys, and kind of build something to make sure that it's on solid foundation. And the fact that we had an unforeseeable tragedy, it makes some things a little bit hard, right? Because you got to get into people's psyche. You're going to make sure that everybody is mentally ready, because not everybody grieves the same. So some people, they might look that they're cool, but inside they hurt it. You know what I mean? So the manager has to get control of that. And then, of course, he has a great captain that will be there for him. And, the leadership, I'm talking about from the ownership all the way to the CEO, they also have to be part of this. And most importantly, we the fans, we are the one who have to empower these guys to be able to keep doing what they, we love to see them do, right? We have to be there for them. We can't be doing agenda merchants. We can't be selfish and say, oh, I just want this. So if I don't see this, then bump that. No, we can't do that. This is not last season. This is not the previous season. This is not the old manager. Tragedy happened, and we have to basically rebuild everything from scratch. If for those who remember the Hillsborough situation, Kenny, the whole community had to come together to help Kenny build something. King Kenny, that is, respect, So that's the same thing that's going on right now. And Liverpool we have to build it from the ground up again. Big up yourself, Fuzzy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Respect and build to get back to business. That's what we have to do right now. And we can't rush it. And I'm seeing a lot of people like, oh my God, we need to do this because somebody else is do that. Okay, go support that person then. Liverpool, we cannot rush it. We stick to the plan. Okay, something must have happened that we weren't ready for. Right? Something must have happened that we weren't ready for. That doesn't mean we don't go back to the drawing board and say, okay, what is the plan B? What is the plan C? Figure things out. We were nobody planned for this. So we have to make sure that we have plan A, B, and C. So this year, I think more so than ever, this club needs the fans. We, the fans, have to be one. Regardless of whether we agree with what the leadership is doing or not, we cannot deviate. We have to stick together. Because if we start, oh my God, done. You know what I mean? So we, the fans, have to be together so that the players can still stay together, so that the players can be motivated and say, okay, we don't have an excuse. We don't have an excuse. The fans are here day in and day out, away, home, wherever we go, they're with us. If we, the fans, continue to do that, and the decimals have to go up a couple notches, right? It can't just be European nights only. Every single game, the decimals have to be up, right? When they come in, we have to be there to support them. And us who are not fortunate enough to be at Anfield, we have to be supported from here. So that is my rally cry for the Liverpool supporters. As you can see, I'm not saying fans, I'm saying supporters. Because supporters, you support them no matter what. And right now, this season, more so than ever, these players are going to need us, whether they're playing well or not. You could criticize here and there, okay, but it can be a personal agenda because you don't like these players all of a sudden, oh my God, we got, no. We can't do that. These players don't need that right now. If they have the crest on their chest, support, constructive criticism, that's what we need to give them. So that's my little PSA. Number 2, we the fans also, we got to make sure we take care of each other too, man. Yeah, we all going through it. We are all going through it. So let's take care of each other. And as you guys know, and I always talk about mental health and physical health. So make sure that we get ourselves right, because if we don't, we can't support this great club. So that's all I'm going to say on that. So further ado, let's move on. We got a lot to talk about. There is a situation going on. I believe there is some legs in this. I strongly believe there is legs to this. And it goes both with with the next person I will talk about, because of course we will need space to be able to bring this gentleman in. And I believe that Liverpool are looking. Right? Rodrygo, is he good enough to play for Liverpool? I think he got the skill. My concern when it comes to Rodrygo has always been like somebody gave me the word. He's nonchalant. A little bit way too nonchalant. He doesn't have that. I don't see that dog, like, assassin looking at him. He seems to be like he's always just cool to be, right around with the boys, just chilling, having a good time. You know what I mean? That's what I usually kind of see him as, rather than, yo, I want to take over this and I'm going to make this mine, right? Like the situation that he is in. Vinicius came in, or Mbappe came in, and positions came in, and he's always the one that they're pushing him either left, right, just to accommodate everybody else. But this brother here got the talent. He got the skill. I don't know whether I can say he is too young, because brother has a family. So you can't say he's too young. You can't be too young and playing at this level. I think he needs a new beginning. But the new beginning requires that he also needs to make sure that wherever he goes, he say, you know what, I'm that dude. And that is the only thing I don't see from him. He kind of look like he's just cool to ride along. He's always just riding along. He's happy to just ride along. Just, hey boys, hey guys, I'm here. I'm just here, right? I'm here, just shotgun. I'm in the back seat. I'm just here. Nah, man, this kid got the talent for him to be able to be making noise. Like, be able to tell people, bro, I'm that dude. Pull me in, coach. But I don't see that from him. The fact that Real Madrid has all these superstars, and, Ancelotti and I believe Alonso also put him, start him, tells me he is good. He's really, really good. But the mindset is where I always feel like he'd be lacking. Last year, a lot of people like, Liverpool should go after Rodrygo. I'm like, nah, this brother doesn't have that dog in him. He doesn't have that dog in him. That's my only gripe with Rodrygo. Now, will I take him at Liverpool? Oh, hell yeah, I will. I believe that Arne Slot can do something with this guy. And I think Rodrygo needs a new beginning. This is the thing with World Cups. When World Cups comes in, usually some people, after they play, they're done. Like, their career start to spiral down. For some people, that's when they wake up. So usually it's based on how well they play in the World Cup. Big up to Anfield Irishman. Boy, Anfield Irishman is in the building. It's a big up, Kwesi, for the foolishness. Going live at the same time as Kopish and Hussein. Bro, them brothers have been going on for about 2 hours. For some reason, I've been up for a long time. I know England, people are saying it's hot right now. Yesterday, California, 97 degrees. So I was struggling trying to sleep. So I've been up, and this brother's been up. Their show's been going on for about 2 hours. So they're trying to do a marathon today. But that's good, That's good. The community can come back and watch the show. They can make comment. People agree or disagree. Put it in the comment. That's how it is. But big up yourself. Thank you for taking time coming through and checking us at the barber shop. Yes, sir. But this is the thing. Like I was saying, Rodrygo, I think talent-wise, he's very good. I think talent-wise, compared to Diaz, he has a bigger ceiling. But the thing is, the difference between he and Diaz is, of course, Diaz is more older, so his mindset is a little bit different. He's at the point where he knows I'm at my peak. I'm at my, apex right now. I need to move to the next level. If I don't, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? So he, in terms of ceiling wise, because he's younger and because of talent, I think his ceiling is right now higher than Diaz. Now, when it comes to left-sided players, for the players that are kind of on the market or who are there, Diaz is the best player out there. Yes, Cavadona from PSG. I think he's the best left winger right now. Any player in PSG are probably the best players right now, right? But if you are looking at players who are on the market right now, because technically, let's be honest, Diaz, as much as Liverpool saying that he's not, there's a lot of conversation going on. So, you know what I mean? And we will talk about that. Big up to brethren. Rose Selassie, good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming through. Make sure you hit the like button. He said, as much as we are mourning, we shouldn't keep our eyes off the prize. At the end of the day, life goes on, and we shouldn't let our grief derail us. I trust Michael, Richard, and Annie. Trust me, I think, it's been over 7 days now, right? It's almost 8 to 9 days. People are slowly, it's gonna hurt. This thing is not over yet. Imagine when the game starts. It'll be another emotional stuff. But like I was saying earlier, this is a machine. Liverpool is a machine. So even when we don't see it, the machine is still running. So they will not keep their eyes off the prize. That's why I'm saying we, the fans, this is us. We, the players, the club need us more than ever. All right? They need us to support. We are not going to get everything we want. We are not going to like everything the club does. We are not going to like everything that Arne Slot does in terms of system of play, lineup, whatever. But this year, we have to support these guys. So many factors at stake. Right? New players to embed it in. They gotta feel the power of Anfield and the power of Liverpool. Back to back that we need to get. The fans have to be there. All right. We need our number 7. It's taking too long to get number 7. So the fans have to be there. Yes, we do our part, but our part does not end. That's the thing. If you are a supporter, you can't just say, I'm just doing my... No. You continue. You just don't support the club based on what the club does for you. That's what I'm saying. You do not support the club just because the club is buying this player or the club is playing this or the... No. You support the club with or without. You know what I mean? With or without, you need to support the club. And this time around, like I'm saying again, this is the most pivotal time in so many years that the fans have to take the lead in this. Usually it's the players, right? They make us feel good, we support. Or the manager, right? Arne Slot, Jurgen Klopp, right? But right now, I think things have to turn around, and it has to be the fans who have to bring this thing up, right? We, like everybody's saying, do it for Jota. Okay, it's not just the players. So if you think the players are the only one who have to do it for Jota, then please, you are supporting the wrong club. So we all have to do it for Jota. Though it can't just become words because it sounds good, because big. No. It's not about bigging each other up. We have to do it. It's not just words. Big up to K Mac. How you doing, brother? Oh, you want to come through? All right. Let me see. Let's get K Mac out in this building. I haven't texted K Mac in a while, man. Brother, I hope you're doing well. I'm glad actually here so we can check up on people. You know, we are still doing community checkup to make sure that everybody is doing. K Mac, send me a message because I haven't been. Where's K Mac? But yeah, back to what I was saying about Rodrygo. I think Rodrygo will be a fantastic addition. Thank you so well. I think he'll be a fantastic addition. What are you saying? I like the fact that the club has given the players and staff space by not showing our pictures and videos from Kirby. Let Annie cook in private. Thank you. That's exactly what I said earlier. It's good. Let it be in silence. Let it be in silence because they need to build a foundation. And when that foundation is built, trust me, we're going to be loving it. Because guess what? That's where the mentality is coming from. You know what I mean? Let me big up yourself, K-Mac. Thank you so much for joining me, brother. How you doing? Long time no see, man. How you doing? I don't want you to tell me anything about football. I just want to see how you doing.
I'm okay, mate. I'm all right. I hope everyone else is okay as well. Don't really want to talk about that now because we've done quite a bit of grieving over it, to be fair, haven't we?
Yeah.
I just wanted to jump on for just 10, 15 minutes. I haven't spoke to you for ages and seen you around.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you are doing well, brother. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, so as I said, this year, right, before we jump and talk about Rodrygo real quick, pause. As I'm saying that the club needs the fans this year. Usually, let's be honest, we've been needing the players. The players have taken us to their most high, number 20, right? We needed a manager. Jurgen Klopp shows up, brought us number 19 and number 6. And his club shows up, it's like, oh, you did that? Hold my beer. I'm going to give you number 20. But right now, unforeseeable situation going on. The players, even the club, I don't care how rich the club is, they need the fans. This is the time where the club needs the fans. This is where the fans are more important.
I think having this game at the weekend is a good idea as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes the best thing you can do is just get back on the bike and make things familiar.
Yeah.
And that's what it'll be. And it'll also be a good chance for us to kind of connect with the players after what happened and also reconnect with the parade, what happened. So I just think it's a good idea. If they cancelled it, then I don't know. It could drag on. It could be all drama about it. It's best to just get on with things. And also, they're a creature of habit, aren't they? Footballers. So, and I think it'd be also a good chance for us to see some of the youngsters, because the squad's going to get thinner because we're going to sell a lot of players. So it's going to be interesting to see some of the youngsters that are coming through and see whether they put on a good show as well. It's not about the result or anything like that. It's going to be just about Liverpool back on the pitch, and there'll be all kinds of things that will probably happen. That'll be paid respects and on the.
That one, the celebration of the celebration of his life is the whole year. It's going to be.
I don't think that's ever going to stop.
It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Yeah, and that's why I said the players, the fans have to be the forefront of this. We need to tell them we got you guys, because
Yeah.
You're right. Them playing this weekend helps kind of distraction a little bit, right? They need that distraction.
It's a good distraction to have.
It's a good distraction for all of us, because seeing them play tells us that, okay, they mentally, moving on, right? And we need it. We, the fans, also need it, because trust me, bro, I don't know who Jota is. I only know him because he plays for my club. But it hit me like I knew the guy personally. You know what I mean?
It was like it was like he was a neighbor that I took the rubbish.
It's like a neighbor, exactly.
Like, honestly, it felt really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and every time I seen stuff, it just kind of triggered everything that happened again and again and again, and it's crazy. Can I quickly have a little talk?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Before I go, because I've got to head out soon.
Okay.
I'll ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this an opportunistic signing or a pre-planned signing?
Rodrygo?
Yeah.
I think it's 60% one, 40% another. Meaning, 60% 60% opportunity, and then 40%
so you're on the opportunist side as well. Okay.
Yes.
So was Wirtz an opportunistic signing?
The greatest opportunity
signing?
The 50-50. And I'll tell you why real quick. He is somebody that we know Edwards was talking to him when he was 16 years old. And then the opportunity arose. And then we were like, we getting it right now.
What did we hear come from Richard Hughes' mouth last year? Opportunistic signing.
Opportunistic signing, yeah.
And what have we done really well with opportunistic signings?
We held them by the choke. We get it down quick. When we see that light, the player say, okay, we are in.
Rodrygo is an opportunistic signing.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way on earth anybody thought that Rodrygo would be leaving Real Madrid with Xabi Alonso in charge. No one thought that. I don't think Xabi Alonso probably thought that either when he tipped up. And the fact that Arsenal have just signed Madueke,
bro, we're going to talk about that, because
all you need to know. It's all you need to know.
I've been waiting to.
Know they are defeated in this signing.
Brother, I've been trying to tell people. That's why I prophesied in the beginning, saying, people, Liverpool is a machine. I know this was an unforceable tragedy, but the machine still turned whether we see it or not. Right? The thing is, okay, Arsenal spent 50 million. So that's a lot of money. I'm thinking Arsenal don't have that kind of cash because they need to spend a lot on the striker. But they spent 50. They could have put that money on this guy and pay the rest in installment, like, add-ons and whatever. Because he will cost about what?
75
mil, 80, right?
75 is the number that's knocking around. I know it says 86, but I think it's actually 75 that's knocking around.
Now, they could have spent a little bit more on him, because I'm pretty sure they're going to sell one of the kids. Is it Nyori? One of their kids has 1 year left.
He's not going to Chelsea.
No, he's not going to Chelsea, but that's at least 20 million to 25 million they can get from him.
Nwaneri's worth 100 million, mate, in a couple of years.
But he has 1 year left.
He is an unbelievable. I mean, if we're looking for a backup player,
I will get him.
The guy.
Because he could be an ox. He could be ox for me, right? Now, a lot of people are saying, well, he's not Rodrygo has the talent. He just don't have the dog in him. That's the difference.
Just a winner.
Like, I understand.
He's just a winner, mate. Like, we just need winners. Like, he's won everything apart from the World Cup. Like,
I mean,
go get him.
If Gakpo starts and Rodrygo is covered off the bench for Gakpo, is it a bad thing, people? Trudy came in and said Rodrygo over Diaz all day. I don't think that yet. Alfred Irishman said, I don't think we want Rodrygo, to be honest. That's a good point. I want to hear more, man. I want to hear more. Tell me why you think that.
I don't think we wanted him at the start.
Right.
This is opportunist. This is
Exactly.
opportunistic signing.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's now available, and we've now got a player that wants out. Like, I also wanted to mention this as well, and I get everybody's like talking about the fact, oh, we turned down Bayern Munich. We turned down Bayern Munich. You do know why we turned down Bayern Munich?
The money's not enough.
Because he wants to go to Barcelona. We want to send him to Barcelona.
Like, Barcelona also don't have the money.
So that's it. Bayern Munich know what they've got to spend. They're not going to spend it. Barcelona know that they have to spend, and they're going to. They're going to have to put their hands in their pockets. They're going to have to sell some players, and apparently they are. Apparently they are
but
these players out.
They need to find a way to register them. I think
pulling all those levers, mate. The behind the scenes pulling all the levers out like this.
Look at what they did with Nico Williams.
You know why they didn't get Nico Williams, don't you?
Because they couldn't guarantee him a registration.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They have the money to buy the player, but they can't guarantee registration. That's crazy.
Diaz is willing to wait. He's willing to wait.
I don't think Diaz is in a hurry. People think, I think some of the stuff is a little bit speculative. He is not in a hurry to leave. Like he said it, and that's why I believe he said it himself. I'm not in a rush. If the club gives me a new contract, I'm staying.
You ready to go?
If they don't, we move on.
Bro,
thank you so much.
15, okay, man.
Let's do it again, brother.
Okay. Big up,
all right, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
21 for 20.
I'm telling you, it's coming.
21 for 20.
It's coming.
Much love. Catch you later, man.
What? Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So I understand why some people don't feel like Rodrygo is that dude, but I think in terms of talent-wise, you know, it's a like here's opportunistic signing with Hughes made clear. Yeah. Loss is just he said Maradueke. He said we could do a swap with Barcelona. They got some good talent. Facts. You know, there's one or two players in their midfield that I won't mind coming to Liverpool. People, hit the like button, my friends. Hit the like button. Let's get to 50 likes today. Let's get to 50 likes. And of course, let's get to 500. So people, please, please, please don't make me beg. Come on. Don't make me beg. That is why I struggle to register player because of, they are on what they call it, on allowance. They can buy the player, but they don't know if they can register him. Hence the reason why Nico Williams did not sign a contract with Barcelona. But yeah, Rodrygo, I think Rodrygo will be a good addition. The thing with Liverpool is the way we are playing, the manager's going to rotate. And we know when we compete, we go further in competitions. Rodrygo wants to start for Brazil. As a matter of fact, I think he sees himself on the left side more than Vinny. Vinny has not been playing well, people. I remember I was telling you guys about players spiraling down. Vinny has been slowly spiraling down. And for Rodrygo, if Rodrygo wants to be that dude, he needs to leave Madrid, because if he stays in Madrid, they're always going to put superstars ahead of him. He needs to go to a new club. Okay, fine. Don't come to Liverpool. But wherever you go, you got to step up, because Brazil, he can be that dude for Brazil. You know what I mean? Rose said, I want Gavi. You and I both, brother. You and I both. You know? So if he comes to Liverpool, he and Gakpo on the left, and as a matter of fact, he can rotate across the front. So during AFCON, he can move on the right and deputize for Salah, where Salah is in AFCON. That's how I'm thinking, right? And yes, K-Mac is right. This is an opportunity signing. It's an opportunity signing because the player wants out. Or not just wants out. The player also wants assurances that, hey, I want to be playing. I want to move up to my next career in my life, his football career. And the World Cup is coming. Yeah, he stays in Madrid. He's going to make it to the Brazilian national team. For sure. He stays in Madrid, start or no start. And now it seems like Alonso is more favored towards Adair, the young kid from Turkey. So Adair Gunnar, is that what they call him? Adair Gunnar? So that means his playing time is going to be limited. He wants to start for Brazil. And Brazil is starting to churn in those talent. Oh, Savinho is from Brazil, right? What position does Savinho play? On the right side. That means Rodrygo, you can't be sitting on the bench. So this is reason why all these rumors are coming that he possibly wants out. I don't think Alonso see him as his favorable starting 11. He will keep him for squad depth, yes. But is he gonna be one of the main guys like he's been since when Ancelotti was there? Probably not. You got Savinho, who, yes, the guy does not score many goals, but he's a very talented winger. So he is looking at it like, yo, I might not even start for Brazil. You know what I mean? If some kid from somewhere steps up, then things have become really thick for him. So I'm just saying, Rodrygo, yeah, opportunity to come to the EPL. Arsenal right now can't get him because they got Madueke, right? Which is I can't make it why Arsenal keep funding Chelsea's habits. People wonder why Chelsea spend so much money and they never get in trouble. Well, look at Arsenal. Arsenal is part of their problem. Arsenal is their dealer, right? Not dealer. I would say dealer. Arsenal is their customer. And Arsenal keep making Chelsea rich for them to be able to continue their bad habits. The player is not the problem. Madueke, I think he's going to be fine. He's a good squad player. Very, very good squad player, actually. If he has his days where he steps up and he has his days where you'll be like, what's wrong with this brother? But I'm saying he is, I don't know why Arsenal fans are going cuckoo. The player is a very good. If he's coming in to support Saka and Martinelli, that is a very good player. He's much better than Sterling. Let's be honest. Way, way much better than Sterling. This is the thing with Arsenal fans. They just want the brand name instead of having players that can do things for them. They always want to copy people. They've been copying Liverpool, but yet they keep missing the ingredient that makes us a champion. Madueke is not the problem. Now, the amount, the 50 million or 52 million they spend, that's a problem. The fact that they keep supporting Chelsea bad habits is the problem. And now, this is the part where I kept saying, not all clubs on the Liverpool level. Liverpool, we are probably, in terms of transfer market, we are probably the richest club right now. Because of how we done our business and how FFP rules and the PSR. We're probably the richest club in the world right now. Madrid can't spend the amount of money they want to spend. No, they can't. They're rich, but they're not that rich in terms of how following the rules. Unless they break the rules, then they're in trouble. You know what I mean? This is comical. You know how funny? Bro, big up to Turkish. I love Turkish, but Turkish just shot a promo. And you could tell he shot the promo after he heard that Madueke was coming to Arsenal. I have never seen somebody shoot a promo so angry. Oh my God, it is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go on Twitter and you will see it. I think he was doing it for one of the VPN businesses. It is hilarious. Arsenal fans started petition online to protest, but bro, they are losing their shit. They are losing their mind. I think Slot will keep Chiesa as backup bench player now. I'm predicting Guehi, Rodrygo, and Isak to come. Our business is done. And of course, some players will still leave, like Elliott. One of Robo, Simicas, Diaz, and Nunes. Yeah, if Diaz and Nunes leave, well, we need more players. We need more players. The center back, yeah, you got Guehi in there. So we did not lose Joey. So Joey is still there. So that means we still got our 1, 2, 3, 4 center backs. Yeah, man, Arsenal fans are killing me, man. It is hilarious. The player is not the problem. It's not even the money. The manager has. This is the reason why I said Arsenal fans can get all the players they want, and they will still not win. Because to them, they think it's just buying players, ambition. That is not going to make you win. How long does City spend money before they win the Champions League? Let's support our brethren on the Emery side. People, go in and go to change.org and support the Arsenal fans. Oh, man, this is hilarious, man. This is comical. But yeah, so I think Rodrygo to Liverpool, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer because guess what, people? If Diaz were to move on and you got Gakpo left, and that Gakpo and Rodrygo are coming in and out, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Right now, with the way the striker market is, let's just say we don't get Isak, and then you got Rodrygo, meaning you can move Diaz into the middle. Salah, Rodrygo can be working on the left and the right with Gakpo and Salah. So that means there's going to be ample of game time. Yeah. So I think for me, it's a no-brainer. And just like Liverpool Goals TV saying, possibly we might have to keep Chiesa due to what happened because the market right now is very, very thin. Even if it's not just the striker, even the forwards is a very, very thin. He said, am I the only one who thinks Madueke is not as bad as people claim? He's not. He is not. He's not a world-class player. He's not, don't think he's a superstar. But this brother is a very, very good player. If he's coming off the bench, he will contribute a lot. This Arsenal fan, I keep saying it. That's why they will never win anything. Because in their mind, they want to be like Liverpool. They want to be like City. Oh, Liverpool got Vert. We need to go get somebody like Rodrygo to bro, it doesn't work like that. When City was buying all the superstars, what did Liverpool do? We built it from the ground up, and club gave us some of the best players ever. And guess what? Those players were not brand names. Mane, everybody knew who Mane was, but he wasn't a brand name. Salah, all right? All the players that club got were not brand names. Those were players that he took and made them superstars. That's what they need to do, but they don't want to do that. He's a good player. Arsenal fans are being ridiculous. Thank you. They, like I said, they want brand names. Oh, get us Rodrygo. Get us this one. Get us this one. Like, people, if you want to win, and this is the most important part, look exactly what Enrique did. He lost all his superstars, and now he's the best man. Personally, I think Enrique is the best manager in the world in football right now. His team, best team. You want superstars to come in and they will just do superstar stuff. You don't have the facility to deal with that kind of stuff. PSG, who used to be called Hollywood PSG or whatever, they had to find it the hard way. Look at all the money they spent. Exactly to my point. Sometimes I'll be killing myself. All the money they spent, they had to find a way to win. And they had to win doing the dog work that nobody wants to do. Look at Dembele. Dembele is a revelation. People think Dembele has been balling like this all year. No, Dembele, Enrique had to sit him down and say, bro, this is not when Mbappe was here and you could do whatever you want. You are not in Barcelona anymore. People are forgetting. In January, he was benching him. And then something sparked and Dembele was like, okay, I'm here to work. Now look at him. This guy is a pressing machine. This is a guy that everybody was like, man, if he runs, he's gonna tear everything up. He said, I think a lot of it has been from Chelsea. No, Chelsea is twisted it. Of course, Chelsea fans is gonna twist it. They're gonna make it more worse than it is. But the thing is, Chelsea is also losing a player. They didn't get kudos. That's the thing. Chelsea, you did not get kudos. Yes, you got Yao Pedro. He's playing well, but your wingers have always not very inconsistent. You brought in Sancho. Now you don't want it anymore. Neto. Has Neto pulled up trees? Really? No, he hasn't. He's doing well in the Club World Cup, but Neto hasn't been pulling, coming up with fire or anything. So I'm just saying, yeah, Chelsea fans are just twisting and making fun of Arsenal fans, and Arsenal fans are, of course, gullible, and they're falling for it. I would say Mashadili, Kekers, Robo Osimikas, Konate, Guehi, Virgil, Gomez, Bradley, Frimpong, Verts, Maka, Gravenberg, Sobo. You see that midfield right there? Jones, Endo, Salah, Gakpo, Chiesa, Isak, Rodrygo. Bro, teams will shut on their pants. Teams, when the team sheet comes out and they see this list, it's a wrap. That's why I want dominance. That could possibly be our squad if Isak, Guehi, and Rodrygo join. Isak just have to say yes. Oh, by the way, on Wednesday's show, what man them saying? Rasta, I know you in there somewhere. Rasta came in here and Zuberi came in here and they were so negative. Guess what? Right after the show, what was the news that was going on? That Newcastle is looking at Ekitike. Things that make you go, okay, I'll leave it there. I will just leave it there. Let's look. The next person, of course, I know everybody have talked about this guy in up to nauseum. We all tired, but we have to keep talking about him. What's his name? Where do I put him anyway? No. Him. This brother here, K-Mac had brought it up. Bayern Munich brought in some, 40, close to 53 million euros, and Liverpool says, no, we don't want to sell. We are not talking to them about selling him because we want to keep him. I'm still trying to figure out what Liverpool endgame is here with Lucho. Lucho already said, I'm happy to stay. If they give me a contract, I'm staying till my contract is over. If they don't, then I need to talk to somebody. So Liverpool also needs to make it clear to him, right? Liverpool has to make it clear to him, say, we want to keep you or we don't. But from what we hear in Liverpool is saying, this guy is not going anywhere. So I'm trying to see what their game plan is. It's very, very hard to read Liverpool right now. I could watch the PSG side all day. Due and Neves are unbelievable. You know why? Because it reminds you of Liverpool when Klopp came to Liverpool. That press, that Mane, Salah, Bobby Firmino, and then the three engine room, what's his name? Gini, Hendo, Fabinho. That's why we enjoy watching PSG so much, because they give us that. It gives us that what they call that warm and feeling, and giving us it reminds us of what we used to have before. It's exactly the same team. You know what I mean? He said, it's strange, but I'm looking forward to Sunday morning, Chrissy. Yeah, man, it is, but enjoy. You need that. The team need that. We all need that. Big up yourself, Ozan. The PSG's team is delightful to watch, man. Vitina and Neves, man, they are something else. They are something else. Engine, man. I wanted Neves at Liverpool so bad. I remember last year I did a poll between Zubimendi and Neves, and it was 50-50. So I know people would have loved to have this brother at Liverpool. People, my people, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Please get me to 500. Are we at 500 yet? Somebody please check. Somebody please check. I want somebody to surprise me. Are we at 500 yet? People, subscribe. He said we 100% want to sell him and it will happen. Okay. I hope it is not an agenda, Anfield Irishman. We never had a midfield that good, in my opinion. I mean, in terms of skill, no. But the work rate, man. Sell Lucho, I'm tired of his entourage. I don't think it's... We still have 490? Come on, people. We haven't moved. Somebody, anybody. Come on. 491? 491? Anybody? Going once? Tiki-taka, pass and move, exploit the same space and gap. Yeah, they Enrique, when he went to Barca, he did not change too much of what Pep did. He just brought some hard work. You could see what he's doing with PSG. He brought in like a little bit of steel to that Barca flair when he was at Barca. And you saw it when he coached Spain, right? I'm surprised Manchester United did not go after him and they went after Eric Ten Hag. Like, when he was available, I was like, please don't let him go to Chelsea. Don't let him go to Manchester United. And PSG get him. Right, no agenda. Wink, wink. I got you. Big up yourself, Javi. Good to see you, brother. Yes, sir. Rest in power, brethren. Rest in power. Kwesi, do you rate Malik Fofana? Yes, I do rate the brother. And I have had an argument with people. I'm saying if you're gonna get Fofana, why get Fofana when you already got young Rio? Yes, Fofana has more experience. He has played with the adults, at least. He has more experience in that. But young Rio is as good as him, in my opinion. And I need to see more about young Rio. And I think on Sunday we're going to see it. And people going to... Have you guys seen how he's grown? He's gotten his growth spurt. And I think he's going to grow more. You know what I mean? This boy, he's getting into his man body right now. So I believe Arne Slot and the Liverpool hierarchy do not want to block his pathway. I don't think they want to block his pathway. Fofana is a good player. If we get him, great. But we got another kid who plays just like him, same speed, same flair, and his name is Rio. Big up yourself, Tosin. Good to see you, brethren. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hopefully, no back pains, growing pains. Yeah, that one is painful, man. It's pretty simple. He doesn't want to be here, and he's openly talking to other clubs and admit it on TV and let him go. I mean, I don't disagree with you there. I'm saying if the money is right, then he will go. Bayern, you need him. Bring the money. Bring the money. You know what the price is. We've given you the price. We're not going to give you a cut-off deal. Liverpool, come on now. This is Liverpool, man. We don't do cut-off deals. Bring the money, and then possibly he moves on because we got business to do. I think that's where we are. I don't want Lucho to leave. I think for a player who's on the market, he's the best right now on the left side. I think if Rodrygo comes in, his ceiling will be higher enough to possibly overtake him within a year or two. And he's young, so we could have him for a long period of time. The problem is, who got the money? Barcelona flirted with him, left him hanging out on the dance floor. There is a blood on that dance floor, right? Bayern is the one, and Bayern needs him because They need a left side. They have always needed a left winger before even Musiala got injured. So, but the question is, what if Anfield Irishman? What if Bayern goes in and get Eze and bring Eze and Olise back together? I'm just saying, playing in Germany will be good for Eze because his injury record will go down. I mean, look at Olise. He and Olise were basically twins in terms of injuries, right? And Olise, you're not hearing that he's getting injured a lot, whether it's impact or muscle. So Eze, I think Eze going to Germany will do him a lot good. As a matter of fact, it will put him in the pecking order again in terms of the English national team. Because the English national team, all the wingers all play the same. They all play the same way. A lot of talent, but nobody is that talent that push them over. And that's what English need. He goes over there, diversify his game. I'm saying. Yeah, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thank you so much, brethren. Thank you for coming through. Please, can you make a shout out for my channel at Tosin? Yes, sir. Put your channel in the chat so we can shout you guys out, man. Thank you so much. Are you a madrista? Are you a madrista? Big up yourself, man. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, put your channel in the chat so we can shout you guys out, man. Thank you, people. Subscribe to theirs. That's what my show is about tonight. Liverpool not being bullied in the market by Barca and Bayern. Bro, like I always reference this movie, Casino Royale. When James Bond lost the money and then he had to come back and beg the CIA to get the 150 million to go play the poker game. And then when the money was given to him, he turns around and look at Felix and say, okay, how do we pay you back? He said, and what if Felix don't? Do I look like I need the money? Do we look like we need the money? That's where Liverpool is right now. Do we look like we need the money? Okay. So we are not in a rush. We're not going to allow anybody to bully us. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 year left or 2 months left. The deal is you got to follow Liverpool. And we've shown it for years, not even just this year. When Suarez was there, when he was acting up, what do we tell him? You're not going anywhere. When Coutinho acting up, we make sure the buying club paid up the wazoo. He said the Bundesliga is too easy for Olise. Facts, facts, facts. He said his name is Rio, and he dances down the wing. Rio by Duran Duran. I am claiming that now. Well, I think we should share the royalty. Anfield Irishman. Let my people talk to your people. We will share the royalties on that. Big up yourself, Tosin. He said his channel's name is simply at Tosin with this logo. And I believe the logo is Mbappe. So I believe he's a Madrista. Big up yourself, Tosin. People, if you want some of that La Liga commentary and content, please hit up Tosin at Tosin and go listen to him, because some of us, we are just English dominant, EPL dominant. We don't usually listen or watch what's going on in other leagues until Champions League. Then all of a sudden we're trying to get information on what's going on with the club that we're going to play against or the club that is making a lot of noise. So big up to Tosin, man. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you, brethren. As long as we don't get Gordon, I'm okay. Thank you for saying that. For some reason, some people are out here talking about Liverpool going for Gordon. That ship has sailed. I'm sorry. That ship has sailed. It's not going to happen. If it happened, do I support him? Of course. He's wearing the Liverpool logo. But I don't think it's going to happen. I will be surprisingly shocked. Probably I might have to do what the Arsenal is doing right now with Madueke. Right? When it comes to Gordon, yes, Gordon is a good player, but he is not a Liverpool player. I don't think he is a Liverpool player. He loves Liverpool because he was a Liverpool player back in the day, but right now where Liverpool is going, we cannot be getting players just because they are hype, because everybody thinks like, oh my God, look what he's doing. No. We need the dogs, man. We need those dogs to come in. And actually, by the way, this could be a bomber. Let me share screen. This report, I usually don't believe in nothing he says, but this guy right here. But if this is true, that means Fofana can come to Liverpool. What's wrong with God? I think he's okay. Exactly. He's okay. We don't want okay players, MK2. We don't want MK2. We don't want MK2. We don't want okay players. We're going for dominance. You know what I mean? We need dogs. We need players that when people hear the name, they start to shake. So yeah, this is what's going on. They say possibly Rio is going to sign a new contract. If he's going to sign a new contract, that means there is promises and pathways set up for this gentleman to move to the first team. So that will be something that we will see. We should be watching that space. Let's see. It says, sorry, I meant Tosin without the at. Okay. Come on, Tosin. You can't be leaving me out here, man. We're promoting you and you're telling us that you're giving us the wrong information to promote you. Now now all the members are watching somebody else right now, and that's your fault. That's your fault. But big up yourself. Big up yourself. Real sign for 55 a week. Take that. Now I think that for professional it starts at what, 25 to 35. First professional signing, and then based on his skill, performance, it goes up. But this kid is special, man. This kid is special. He's one of the players I'm ready to watch on Sunday. He's one of them people I'm ready to watch on Sunday. I don't know about, Club used to play the kids first, and then the second games he plays the adults. So I hope he does the same thing. And Slot does the same thing. It seems like Osimhen is going to be going to stay at Galatasaray. That's crazy. They got money over there, man. Yeah, big up to man them the building. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. He said, I think Rodrygo and Mariano from Madrid would do for me. That's a good shout. That's a good shout with Mariano. But I'll take Rodrygo. I'll take Rodrygo for sure. I think he makes the team better. Whether he starts or come off the bench, he makes the team much, much, much better. He will grow. He will develop. If he continues to develop, then he becomes much, much better player than what he is right now. So I would take Rodrygo in Liverpool. I said Rio will be playing for Brentford. Oh my God, bro. What are you saying, brother? What are you saying? He is not. He is going to be staying at Liverpool. By the way, big up to Liverpool former captain. Hendo has signed for Brentford. I thought he was going to Sunderland, go back to his boyhood club. But Sunderland is doing some good business, actually. They're doing some very, very good business. Actually, I want Sunderland to be in the league because it makes the league better. The rivalry between Sunderland and Newcastle, it's beautiful. It's beautiful for the league. You know what I mean? It's real good for the league. Yeah, so big up to Mandem. Thank you so much for being in the building. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like I said, keep supporting Liverpool. The Liverpool business is not done, people. The Liverpool business is not done. Isak, I think, is still is still the main target. He said, and I feel the potential signing for Kirker isn't useful. No, it is. Why do you think that? Give us some more info. Give us some more info. I want to see. I want to get the reason why you say that. Yeah. So I think the Isak thing. Of course, we haven't talked much about it because it's still there. I don't even think he's in training right now. Rumors are when he comes in, we will know. So within the next week or two, there will be not even week, yeah, a few days because he's coming back. So there will be conversation with he and the management team. The funny part is when Newcastle is looking at Ekitike and everybody is like, I'm just saying they need to spend money and they shouldn't spend it on just one player. They need a squad depth. Good job for them for getting Elanga, but they need more. You're going to be in the Champions League. You need more than that, right? It'll be cool to keep Isak because he will make you better, but the thing is you don't have the cash because of PSR purposes for you to splash the cash, And if you decide to give Isak a raise, then you got Bruno, then you got Donatello, you got all these guys coming out saying that, hey, bro, what about us? He said England are producing a lot of players that can dribble but don't have end product. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I said Eze needs to go to Germany, build something different because England's players, especially those wingers, they're all the same. Whether it's Cole Palmer, Saka, what's the name, Foden, all of them, Gordon, same style of play. You got the same players in 2 positions or 3 positions, right? The only deadly weapon they have is King, and he's getting old. Okay, so Towson said, because Robertson and Gomez could both fill in that role, and I couldn't really see anything mind-blowing about him. Well, first of all, Robertson is not as young as he used to be anymore. Kirkers is Robertson when Robertson first came to Liverpool. So the ceiling is different. Joey is not he's not reliable in terms of fitness. He just came back from a long-term injury, so you don't know how his body is going to react. Tsimikas is not playing to take over the position. He's just playing just to be comfortable on the bench. And for a team like Liverpool, you can't have that. You want everybody who's on the squad wants to start. That's why you hear players, even the goalkeeper that's coming in, hence the reason why Kelleher had to move on. He wants to start. Mamajashvili said, I want to start. I just don't want to just go sit on the bench, even though we know he needs time, right? So we can't just be putting players just because that kind of mindset will not keep us growing. We want to dominate. We're not trying to just be where we are and just be happy. Kekkers is young. He's going to learn, and his ceiling is ridiculously high. I mean, there was no excuse that Real Madrid and City wanted him. And he said, I want Liverpool. He said, and he's in Champions League material. Who is? Who is on the left side as Champions League material? That I'm trying to get where your mindset is. He has never played Champions League. Okay, fine. That's why we were not going to sell Robo. That's the experience. That's why we didn't sell Robo. So even if you say he's not better than Robo, he's better than Kekkers. He's better than Tsimikas. Joey G is not better left back than Kekkers, Tsimikas, or Robo. So when Roboform dip, are you going to be playing Joey G over there? Yeah, he can do the job, but he can't do it consistently. Remember, we trying to dominate. We're not trying here to make people happy. Robo ran like Scottish Terrier in his early days. Madman, man. Remember those days? Crazy, crazy. I am glad we didn't get Jude. He is just supposed to lie with good PR. He's mastered the art of acting busy on the pitch. Bro, man, you are on one today, man. No, Szoboszlai, man, he's also one of the players that I'm really want to see how he's going to react based on bringing Verts in. And we've seen some pictures and videos of him working out really hard. As a matter of fact, it looks like he lost some weight. So I really want to see how he's going to react, because that number 10 position is almost taken away from him. Is he going to move to the left? Is he going to move to the right? Is he going to drop to one of the two holding position, which has McAllister, Gravenberg, and Jones already there? Yeah, man, Liverpool midfield is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but right now we need the attack. You know, I'm still trying to figure out what Liverpool's mindset is moving forward. He said, Ro, I think Jude is intelligent with his movement and use of his space. No, he's a good player. He uses his space well, but I agree with what Ro is saying. Sometimes you'll be like, you have that little, it's not just maybe we are hating because he didn't come to Liverpool, but this is not the same Jude that first went to Madrid. His first year, he was that dude. Now, is it really? It's kind of like, or is it maybe just PSG just made all of them look like fools? Like, it was at the point where Vinny was sitting on the bench just laughing. He's like, wow. I feel like Liverpool should get a new center back. Yeah, we are. We are. Guehi is the one that we are looking at right now. There was two players that I wanted. It's either Guehi or Hincapié. Hincapié went to Atletico Madrid. So I think Guehi is very, very important. Now, Guehi is young, Prem proven. Also, he hasn't had any Champions League, but he is experienced because he's an international. Same thing as Kirkers. When you have an international player, usually they could sacrifice for the non-Champions League experience. And that's what Guehi is. So I'm very excited if we could get him. We do need a center back for sure, because we can't just go in this busy season with Virgil, Konate, and Joey. That's he said, I feel Tosin or Caldwell will do. Nah, none of them. Caldwell is just like Gordon. At one point, they were that was the player that everybody wanted. But now, even Chelsea, he could barely get a game in Chelsea. And Chelsea defense is pretty poor. I'm surprised they haven't fixed that part. They're fixing a lot of the attacks, but they're not looking at their defense. They have a good midfield, but that's where they're going to get exposed. That's where they want to get exposed. Big up to Mandem in the building. Where we are? Are we at 500 yet or what? Please don't tell me I'm still stuck at 490. Come on, people. Do we have 50 likes? Do we have 50 likes? Kunde, I don't think Barca will let Kunde leave. I don't think Barca will let him go. Kunde is pretty good. Kunde is pretty good. French international. He's good. I mean, the reason why I will pick Guehi over Kunde is because Guehi is young but very well experienced in the Premier League. The Premier League is not forgiving, man. If you don't get the ball rolling, you get into trouble. Now, Kunde will be very good for Champions League, but I don't know how he would deal with the Prem. I mean, Chelsea tried to get him, but it didn't work. Yes. People, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you for everybody who came in to support me, took your time to come in and check out with your boy. Thank you. Big up to Tosin. Please go to his channel and subscribe to his. Anfield Irishman was in the building. Please go subscribe his channel. And of course, you guys know K-Mac. Subscribe to K-Mac's channel. Big up to all of you guys coming through today, man. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. People, again, PSA, we need to support our boys, man. We need to support our boys. I will share your channel and make you hit 500. Thank you so much, Tosin. Thank you. Remember, you are welcome here anytime, man. This channel is for the community. We all usually don't agree. Trust me. We all usually don't agree. We just have a good conversation, good debate, and then we enjoy. Everybody usually stays respectful. So for people who are going to watch it later, please comment. I want to hear what you guys think. Like. Please get the likes up. Let's get to 500, my people. Let's get to 500. Yes, sir. Thank you again, people. Have a great Friday afternoon. Enjoy yourself. RIP #DJ20. Peace.